From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big evening here on Evenings Crypto, live with you, or taped with you, this evening, direct from Santa Monica. Top cryptocurrency picks of 2021, coins made major moves today. And while our initial picks for the top cryptocurrency coins of 2021 were different several weeks ago, tonight they are making a major surprise. We'll be going over where they're going and how they're heading there. We'll be going over how to choose your top coins of 2021, which coins to buy and when to buy them, and we'll understand why the cryptocurrency market went down, but then suddenly rebounded itself in the middle of the day. We'll be looking at whether the buying opportunity for buying and holding, buying and flipping, or day trading is there right now or could be there in the next 24 hours. We'll be looking at big coins across the board. We'll be looking at Decentraland, which took a big pounding live here, which is absolutely insane right now. Kyber Network, yeah, that is a chart. And we'll also be looking at a lot of other coins that are surprising viewers, like Bitcoin that's trying to rally up but is still struggling, Ethereum, and also Doge. And meantime, what's going on Polygon and other coins you need to know about across the board. We're going into the split screen as well, and we'll be looking at where other coins are going tonight, and we'll also be analyzing what to anticipate for tomorrow. Hey, good evening, and this is Evening Crypto. On a big night, on a big Tuesday night, let's go over all the details going into Wednesday morning of what you should anticipate. But first, subscribe. This is the fastest growing cryptocurrency channel, 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record in 1 year. Next up, 1 million. Hit that subscribe button. You saw earlier today, we entered a 48-hour live crypto broadcast, and that just that broke all records. I can't express how excited I was for you in that live chat. There's 3 shows on this channel every day. Morning's crypto at 9:30 a.m. and tomorrow morning live on air. And this show taped every night at 7 o'clock. And this show is taped just before it aired about 4. It's taped at about 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time today, Tuesday, before it airs on the evening. And then overnight's crypto, which is just gangbusters. So subscribe. Also like this video. Let's get right into the coins. You certainly saw what's happening. I saw your messages in the live chat. You saw what was happening earlier today, and we thought we were really going to the bottom. Well, could we still be heading there? Absolutely. There are 2 market indicators that I always use on this channel to determine whether we're going to a big market correction, a downturn, a crash, whatever expression you want to use. And they are when Bitcoin is under 35,000 or Ethereum is under 2,500 for 24 hours, either event. Well, we've been several days on that now. So all indications are we are on the cusp of something going lower. But why did we head down and then regain traction? Let's look and see with Bitcoin as an example. Every viewer was really doing a great job. Most every viewer is doing a great job. Here's my mouse. You see my mouse. Of really focusing around here. They saw things were getting bad. They saw it was 32. Then they saw it was heading down. And viewers are just getting really surprised that this may be the low. And then suddenly that happened. Now, you've heard benchmarks on this channel from me before, whether you are buying and holding, flipping, or day trading. And you know what number I use for Bitcoin? I say if you want to buy and hold, buy Bitcoin at 31,000 and put it away for 10 years and come back to it. Well, it got there today. It got there. So if you didn't have that up, if you were not watching, you missed it. Could it go back again? Yeah. I know one of you sent me a nice message. She said she got Bitcoin at 33. I had mentioned 33, but I said hold out for 31. So she was certainly conservative. But here's an example how you have to watch things. So she probably bought Bitcoin at 33 around here, where I said just sort of watch it. It was at 33 for such a blip that if you had been more patient, then it would have been going lower. You clearly would have bought in 32. I mean, there's not a big difference between 32 and 31 if it's a long time hold. But 31, it's an extra $2,000 for a long time hold. This is putting away and checking in on it at 5 years from now, put it in the refrigerator. Bitcoin will probably go to 100,000 in, over a year. So whether you're spending 31 or 32,000 doesn't make much of a difference. And I don't mean you're spending 32. I mean you're buying the coin at 31 or 32. Remember, you can buy a $20 position. This viewer bought a $100 position in Bitcoin. So I don't mean you don't have to buy the whole coin. I'm just referring to the price point. So congratulations to her who got it at 33. But if you held out for 31, you got a great price. If you got 31,000 today, you got a great price. Why? Because it hasn't gone below 31,000 for a while, and that was my benchmark. I said if you want to buy and hold Bitcoin by a 31, you had that opportunity today. Ethereum. You know what my benchmark for concern is? Anything under 2,500 for Ethereum. Well, we are at 2,500. But what is my price point on buying and holding Ethereum? 1,500, 1,700, 1,900. Where'd it go? Let's look. So it went to 2,300. So it didn't get that cheap. So I hope you did not buy Ethereum at 2,300 because, as I've indicated, that's not a correct price point. It can go much lower. And then I have Doge viewers. I have some Doge viewers, even before today, who bought it at 34. I had some viewers who said they bought it at 34. I think it was a Saturday or Sunday. They're new to viewers to this channel because I've been saying don't buy Doge yet. Buy Doge in the 20s. And they had asked me, well, I bought Doge at 33, 34, am I okay? And I said, you're okay long term because Doge is a long term buy and hold. You're not good for short term because it's not going to go up short term. And let's look how low it got today. So 30, I think it was 29 for a second, but it would have been very hard to buy it at that 29. So 30 is still too rich. I would hold out for Doge in the 20s if you're a buying and holding. Again, I would not be day trading and try to flip Doge, Ethereum, or Bitcoin. All right, so now we get to my coins where we all know what the potential is and how to do that potential. Let me go back in. Now that you've seen the buy and hold coins, let me give you a preview of what I'm going to go over now. So the buy and hold coins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Doge, buy and hold. Bitcoin, 31,000 approximately. Ethereum, 1,500, 1,700, 1,900, or Doge in the 20s. Now let's get to my flip coins. You know what they are. Polygon, 80 cents approximately. Sell out at 2. Decentraland, buying at 50 cents, sell out at $1 approximately. Engine Coin, buying at 80 cents, sell out at $1.60. And finally, LivePeer, buying 11, sell out at 33. The first three coins, double your money. The last coin, triple your money. So did any coin get close to that price point today? Yes, only Decentraland. And it's not particularly clear why Decentraland was really getting pummeled, really got pummeled. And I even said in the live chat, I was worried how low Decentraland was going. Decentraland was just really struggling. Yeah, here's Decentraland. It just was getting very bad for Decentraland. So how low did it go? Well, it went to 66. I would not have bought it at 66. So if you did, congratulations, but I would not have bought it at 66. But it's interesting. Here we go. So it's 71. Now, had Decentraland gone to 50 cents, yeah, I would have bought it. Because guess what? It was 76 this morning, which is, that's almost 50% return your money. Yeah, that's easy money. Buying at 50 cents, selling at 75 cents. But I don't want to do that. I want to buy at 50 cents, sell at $1. So what happened to our other flip coins? They didn't get low enough. They didn't get low enough. You saw them. So will they get lower? Yeah, they will. You have to be patient. Let's go to Polygon. Let's go each coin at a time. Polygon is buy at 80 cents, sell out at $2. How low did Polygon get? $1.20 something, 29. Okay. Interesting. So how long was, I want to go over this chart to teach you something. How long was it in the $1.20s? Not very long. So it was mostly 130 or 140 or higher. So you could have easily missed that 120, but I would not buy it at 120. I mean, you could if you wanted to and flip it at 220 or 210, but I rather hold out for Polygon below $1. And I think the viewers did as well. You want to be very aggressive on your buying. So here you see Polygon's chart, if you watch my mouse, is exhibiting the same traits as what Bitcoin and Ethereum did. Interesting market. So this was a universal market, which all coins were sort of going up and down together. They were dropping and rebounding together. So have some patience. because we could be going down lower. More about that in a second. Now that you've seen Polygon, it clearly did not get 80 cents, and it's clearly not fully rebounded either. Decentraland we just went over. So now let's go to LivePeer. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. I told you LivePeer is a volatile coin. I told you this is a volatile coin. I said it just does crazy stuff, this chart. So here you go. It started the day at 24 and then up. And then what is this thing? And then bam. And viewers would probably ask me, is that a programmatic sell? No, because it's not a straight line. It's a slant. What is a programmatic sell? Where a computer comes in and really closes out a lot of accounts because they're on margin, they're on debt, they bought it on debt, and it just, yeah. So then what's this? I think it was Yaya on one of the other night's chats said, why did the coins just go straight up? Big buy. There was just a big buy that came in and a big sell that came out. So look at that. It went from 25 to 24 in just a minute, and then 24 up to 25. Yeah. Do I care? No, because I won at 11. I'm not excited about LivePeer, and this way I have to know the prices. A LivePeer, you want to buy at 11, sell at 33. So am I excited about LivePeer playing games in the 20s? No, I'm not. I'm not buying you LivePeer in the 20s because that's boring. Up a dollar, down a dollar. I don't care how volatile it is in the 20s. I'm not buying you in the 20s. I want you cheaper so I can get triple my money. And then we get to this chart. Kyber Networks. Yeah, this is the chart that is just... Now, I think a little bit of this is the Gemini platform that you're currently on, but just look at this. Can we look at it a little bit longer on the 7-day chart? Yeah, so $3 just a few days ago, then down to $1, then, yeah, just... So there's a lot of flipping opportunities for Kyber Network. Let's go into the split screen, but first let me go over what you're probably asking right now, and I know what you're saying. When? I can just smell it. When? I want to buy. I didn't buy, I held out. Good. When? Well, you have been very, very smart in using your indicators and using your progressive buildup of information to know how to anticipate events. Why? What? The more you look at a chart, the more you're used to the chart. The more you look at something, the more you're used to it. So it's like watching a baseball player. The more you watch that baseball player play, you sort of know what that person does. So the more that you look at the Polygon chart, you sort of know, yeah, you're hovering around $1.50. That ain't helping me. Get going down. Come on now. And then when it's like 2 hours later, it's only $1.40. It's like, stop playing with me. Get lower. Otherwise, I'm gonna go buy something else. So you get used to things the more you look at it. Viewers have been wonderful in the comments to say, it's a little overwhelming me for some viewers initially understanding crypto. But the more you listen to it, the better it helps, the better it's easier for you. One of the big topics, one of the best issues of advice I tell the viewers is just open up an app or a website like a Gemini.com and just look at some of the coins. I don't mean buy it, just look at them. Look at a chart. Click on Bitcoin, look at it. Click on the different charts, click on the 24-hour, click on the 7-day. When you play around with it, not buying, just clicking around and looking at things, oh, okay, now I understand it. That goes there, that goes. Then you get a little bit more used to it. Trust me, 2 months ago, I didn't know what LivePeer or Kyber Network was. I didn't know what Kyber Network was 7 days ago. That's what we call stalker coins. I find a coin, oh, I need to learn about you. We have a lot of stalker coins, and trust me, there will be more stalker coins. So the more you get sort of acquainted to how you find things and then ramp up your knowledge, then it helps. But also, you've been very good on being patient. Patience is a virtue because buying coins at the wrong price point will desecrate you. It will desecrate you. Buying Doge at 35 cents, thinking you're going to go right to 40 cents a week later, is going to desecrate you because it's not moving like that at the moment. Maybe in the future it will, but it's not doing that right now. Which brings me now to our 3 investment opportunities: buying and holding, flipping, and also day trading. So we have an up market tonight, slightly, but that gives the potential opportunity to day trade. We had earlier today the opportunity to buy and hold with Bitcoin, not with Ethereum, and not with Doge because it wasn't still cheap enough. And we still don't have the opportunity to flip any of these Polygons, Decentralands, Engine Coins, or Live Peers because they're not dropping enough. So we have to stay patient. We have to stay by the sidelines and be ready to pounce, because ultimately you don't want to be buying something at a bad price point and holding it at a bad price point. So let's go into the split screen right now and let's look and see where where the market is right now, so we get an idea of what potentially could be the moment for our market correction. What I anticipate before I even look at coinmarketcap.com with you as almost a cold read, that I anticipate it's going to be a sort of flat market. But let's see. Let me pull up coinmarket.com and you'll see my reaction for the first time on air. And there it is. Flat market. Down 1.73 at 4:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles on Tuesday afternoon. So flat market. Another day of a flat market. Now that's currently because it's taking into consideration where we are now. It was really down earlier, but it has rebounded itself. But here's what you need to know. This is why numbers are deceptive. It says that Bitcoin is flat for the day at 33,000. Yeah, because it's eroded day after day. And there's Ethereum down 3%, 2.5%. I've told you about that for Ethereum. Is that Ethereum can't lose, or Bitcoin can't lose 3% every day, which is what Ethereum did before those three market crashes. Because if you continue to lose 3%, it will eventually just become a $1,500 coin. Not with a market crash, just because it's eroding, the price erosion day after day. You can't keep on losing 3% on a coin every day. That's Shiva. You can't just lose 3% on a coin every day, because eventually the coin is just going to lose hundreds of dollars every single day. And suddenly you won't be at 2,500, you'll be at 1,900 before you blink. All right, let's go down on market capitalization. Any coin make an interesting move? Everything's down 1%, up 1%. Solana up 6%. Interesting. There's Solana. Solana was that coin that I recommended before the three market crashes. After the third market crash, it did not rebound itself well. And then in the last 5 days, Solana has defied the market and generally had nice up days, 5%, 10%, double digits. The other coins that were doing that were UMA and T-Fuel. Let's see, as we go down on coinmarketcap.com, anything else making interesting moves right now. There's Polygon, actually 0.000% for today. Means it's flat. Everything is just boring. It's another end of a boring day, meaning that we had a down market earlier, but we're back to boring. Everything is just relatively calm. And there comes KUSAMA and Aave. Now, Aave was taking a big hit earlier. Some viewers are asking me, should I buy Aave yet? I like Aave in the 200s. I'm very aggressive on Aave. Aave took a very big hit earlier. I want Aave cheap. I want it in the 200s. It's 332 tonight. I want it cheaper if I'm buying Aave. KUSAMA's up 10% right now. Yeah. So Aave and KUSAMA were among the four coins that I recommended before the market crashes. I recommended Cardano, KUSAMA, Aave, Polygon, Solana, actually, and Synthetic. There were 6. And Aave and KUSAMA were slow to rebound after 3 market crashes. KUSAMA and Aave have been having good days lately since that third market crash. And I'm about to laugh. You know why I'm about to laugh. T-Fuel. There we go. I told you in the top of the broadcast, or about a minute or two ago, that T-Fuel and UMA have been those coins that are just doing crazy runs to the moon. And there's T-Fuel again. It is now up 64% in 7 days. It is up 21% right now. I dare open the chart. I mean, it's just insane. Let me open the 1-day chart on T-Fuel. Did it ever go down a lot today? No. It's relatively flat for the day because it had a nice run. Let me look at the 7-day chart on T-Fuel. So it was on June 2nd, T-Fuel was 36 cents, and tonight it's 58 cents. So it's just having a very pleasant run up. The 1 month chart, a pleasant run up. The 3 month chart, pleasant run month right up. than the 1 year chart. If you look at the 1 year chart, this is a coin of a dream. This is really, T Fuel has become a dream coin. It has become what a lot of people want Shiba to be. T Fuel up 22% right now, up 64%. If you look at T Fuel, which is Theta Fuel, and you look at all of its charts, you'll just keep on saying, wow, wow, wow. It's all good. And there is Shiba, which is about to go to Neverland, to La La Land. It's just down 6% again, down 18% for the yeah. If you own Shiba, I'm sorry. It was never a coin for you to buy in the first point. And as we pull down, any other coin about to pop on surprise numbers that we want to stock? Is UMA going to give us a surprise? Let's see. Anything interesting? No. Helium, 9% up. Interesting. Never really covered helium. That might be a stalker coin. Anything else making an interesting big run? And we're at top 100 of market capitalization. Curve, there you go again, breaking the curve. Curve is a coin last week that defied the market and was just doing big runs. You could buy Curve on Gemini. It is up 10% right now for the 24-hour. Yeah, up 10% and up 14%. So Curve is doing a breakout. What opportunities did Curve present investors today? If you look at the 1-day chart, Curve during the market downturn earlier today went to $1.99 and has gone as high as $2.30. So it should be $2.40. So that's 40% return your money in a few hours. I don't know where you can get a 40% return your market on your 40% return your investment in a few hours in the stock market. That's a very wonderful day trading opportunity. So Curve was an example of a coin that really had a big run in a short period of time. So should you be taking 40% returns on coins? Absolutely. You may not want to hold Curve for more than a few hours. But Curve, obviously, if you had been looking at CoinMarketCap.com when the market was down earlier today, you would have seen all reds, down, 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 down. And then suddenly you would have gotten to Curve and then suddenly you realized, wait a second, Curve is breaking the curve. This is what would have happened. You would have been looking at CoinMarketCap earlier today and just saying, everything's red, everything's down. But I can't get Polygon low enough. I can't get Decentraland low enough. Although Decentraland's like 70 cents, I want 50 cents. All the coins I want to buy are not low enough. But why is Curve up? So you have been looking through just CoinMarketCap.com or Gemini, which Curve is on, and you would see, oh, it's up. Or you would start to see it up when everything else started to turn, and then you would see it up 2%, up 3%, up 4%, up 5%, and then say, wait a second, the rest of the market's relatively up 1%. Why is Curve up 5%? And then 5% became a lot more. So Curve gave you the opportunity to day trade today if you wanted to make 30, 40% return your money, which a lot of people do. And so there you go. Strange day that looked like this was the opportunity of a big market correction that was going to give you the buying opportunities you wanted. And if you didn't buy a Curve and flip it in a day trading or bought a Bitcoin at 31,000 to hold, then there was really nothing left to buy in this market today. So, but the day's not over. So what else could you anticipate overnight? This erosion ironically happened in the middle of the day. The first market crash happened on a Tuesday between 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This downturn was more in the middle of the day, Pacific Standard Time. The second market correction happened also 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. And the third market correction happened in the afternoon. So what you need to know going into this evening, what you need to going into tomorrow morning, is that this market is not showing a lot of support. It's showing support to rebound from its lows of the day, but Bitcoin's at 33,000. I mean, it's a very amplified number. Here it is. It's at 33,000. It's just a blip away from going back to 31,000. Imagine if Bitcoin went to 29,000. Just imagine. Imagine the news coverage of it on 29,000. Imagine if it did that during broadcast news hours of 9 to 5. Yeah, imagine that story. It would draw everything down. Ethereum is not the downtrending coin at the moment, at least not yet, but everything is being hurt by it. So what is the takeaway? Stay with those coins. Stay with those coins. You have 3 buying and selling opportunities, but first assess your risk by doing the following analysis with yourself. What do you like to do? Do you like to buy and hold? Do you like to do you like to buy and flip over a few days? Or do you like to day trade? Do you have the opportunity to do that thing? And are you willing to accept the risks associated with it? There's risk going on the buy side and risk on the sell side. Here are the risks on the buy side, which you have to gauge as well. Most viewers of this channel like risks on the buy side, but don't like risks on the sell side. Why? If they're buying Polygon, they're happy to buy Polygon at 80 cents, understanding it may go lower and risk them going lower because ultimately they think it's going to rebound and go higher. On the sell side, they're conservative on the sell side because they know they have to get out of the coin, Polygon, for example, after about $2 because the coin doesn't go to $4. So they're not going to be risky and not get their profit and potentially lose their profit if the coin doesn't go to $4 and just turns back down and heads back down to $1.20 or something. So most viewers on this channel are aggressive, are like the risk going in, but don't like the risk on the outside. Or rather, be conservative on the sell side and take their profits. And so ultimately, you need to gauge your strategy appropriately. Moreover, you have to sometimes think on your feet because sometimes things are not going as anticipated. Today was an example. If you saw the erosion happening, you hopefully were looking at more than one coin. Why? Because ultimately, if you really only want to buy one coin, that's fine. But that one coin may not give you the opportunity before another coin does. Another coin may always have a consideration of another option of another coin to buy. You saw Decentraland getting very cheap very quickly. Well, it was heading down to 70 cents. 50 cents is your price target, whereas Polygon wasn't. And ultimately, Decentraland as a lower price point is a risk, but that's important to understand. Then on the other side, you saw the crazy run up on LivePeer. Crazy run up. Let's pull up that chart and understand how much money you could have made on LivePeer had you bought LivePeer on that run today. Let's look and see what LivePeer was giving viewers today if they had bought in. So 24 out at 25, nada. So that's an example of what you don't want to buy and sell. $1 change on a $25 coin is nothing. That's not even 10% return on your money. No. So you don't want to get involved with that. That's why we said, LivePeer, I don't like you in the 20s. I like you in $11 because then I can make $33. I can make $20 profit on you, which is 300% of return on my money. I don't like you then. So ultimately, you have to be patient because you will get that opportunity. Don't ever jump the gun. Tonight, I will be in the live chat with you, and we're going to certainly watch and see if tonight we're going to go lower. Because here's what you need to know. There's not a lot of market support. We're just a blip away from going lower. If you've been watching me every day, which I think you have, the market is getting lower and lower day after day. It's not getting better. It's flat, losing 3%. Flat, losing 3%. It's not gaining 20% and holding it. It's just getting lower and flatter and lower and flatter. Look at on the charts and you'll see how that erosion is happening. And with that, thank you for joining me on a big evening's crypto show. I really appreciate all your wonderful comments. And thank you for joining me on a 48-hour broadcast, which we ended earlier today. But make sure you subscribe. Fastest growing cryptocurrency channel for a reason. 400,000 subscribers. Next stop, 1 million. Subscribe to this channel. Also, like this video and consider becoming a member. I'm next back with you on air live at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow morning. Stay informed, stay focused, stay positive, and stay with LA for more.